This is our 1998 Polaris 500 Sportsman, and it had a problem here. The one-way bearing, whatever you call it, inside of the front primary CVT pulley was frozen up, and what it did is kind of shredded the belt. Right, where is it at?
Right there.
Right there. It
ate it up.
It ate the belt up because the bearing was not spinning,
the right way.
Or the bearing was spinning instead of holding still. So it was eating the belt. So you would have to take this whole thing off and put a new one-way bearing in there, or replace the whole thing, maybe. Whatever you want to do, it's a big deal.
Right, this is for the engine braking model.
This is the engine braking model.
And it's supposed to spin backwards or whatever, but it spins clockwise, but
spins
not counterclockwise.
Right.
And it was getting stuck. It wouldn't go the other way.
Yeah, it was rough. You could tell
right,
it was
rough, and it would get stuck.
Yeah. So, any rate, we needed to get going today, so we took and ground a hole in this here assembly right here, using this high-speed grinder with about a 3/8 semi-ball type of carbide cutter. And we got through,
got deep,
got pretty deep, and then we got a little pencil grinder with a 1/8 inch ball, and we rattle it around and round and round, and we got through. But you want to do it in the middle here because there's nothing there. It's just wide open space. There's a bearing assembly here, and there's a bearing assembly here. So stay away from that. All right. After that,
we washed it out with
then we shot some WD-40 in there, and of course that made a tremendous difference. And then we put some 90 weight oil in there, and that helped it out. And finally we got a grease gun here with a little tube on it, which I had forever, a little bitty tube, and we squirted that down in there and loaded it up with grease.
I'm gonna put some more in there.
And any rate, it spins very freely now. And this is just a temporary hack that'll get you going, but maybe it'll last for years. You really don't know.
It'll get me out for the weekend.
It'll get you out for the weekend. So once again, this is a Polaris 500 Sportsman 1998, and it has engine braking, and that's what this is. I would think you could almost do this with any of these, but I don't know if the ones without engine braking, if they have ball bearings on each end, you might have a little bit more of a problem. But any kind of oil you can get in there is better than running it dry. So I'm going to put this on YouTube, and I hope this helps people. Once again, here is our picture of our machine, so you know what it is. And my name is Ed. And this is my son, Ed.
Hey.
We're doing it.